Good morning, student. Today again we will start the same lesson of business study, the first lesson. Now the next topic is how we classify the business activity. Simply, business can be defined in three activity. First is known as industry and second is known as commerce. Now what do you mean by industry? Industry related simply production and processing of goods and services. It is concerned with changing the form of the product, or you can say we provide some utility to the product. Now mainly industry can be defined in three category. First is known as primary, second is known as secondary, and third is known as tertiary. Now primary industry first of all defined in two parts. Extractive means extraction of goods from the nature, and second is genetic, increase the generation of plants, animals, poultry, farming and fish. Now extractive and genetic industries related with the primary industry, or you can say extraction of production of natural resources and reproduction and development of living organism is related with the primary industry. Second is known as secondary, processing the materials got into the primary industry. It means those products which are related with the primary industries, when we convert these raw material into finished goods, then it is known as secondary. Now which has to provide the services is known as tertiary. They are of 5 types. First of banking, insurance, transport, warehouse and advertisement. These are known as your service sector, which has to provide the different type of services for maintaining our primary and secondary industry. Now secondary industries mainly defined in two categories. First is known as manufacturing and second is known as construction. Production and processing of goods creating from utility is related with manufacturing industry, whereas construction of building, dams, bridges are related with the construction industry. Now further, manufacturing industries categorized in different category. First is known as analytical, separate different elements from the same material is known as analytical. For example, petrol, diesel is known as the example of analytical industry. Synthetical industry means when we combine various ingredients, for example cement, textile. Third is known as processing, when product produced in different steps, then it is known as processing industries. For example, cloth. Assembling industries means when we assemble different finished goods to produce a new product, then it is known as assembling industries. For example, television, a part, car, bonnet of car, and assembling of different parts when combined in CPU, then such type of industries are known as assembling industry. That's all for today.